What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about the best, most used coin method for Madden 23 Ultimate Team. And you guys have been asking about the coin methods, and like I said, when I put them out, you don't have to ask if it still works. All you have to do is go and look at what's going on with the market and, the prices of the cards. It's relatively simple to see what's going on and what has value and what doesn't. So when I just show you what's happening, you can go ahead and, pretty much make the most of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about it, bro. Like, go there. If you watch the entire video, I outrageously display what you're supposed to be doing, which is why I know a lot of you guys don't watch the video, because then you'll ask me like, yo, does it still work? You'll know if it works. Trust me. So look, what's really hot right now? What's been going on? I completed the Team Diamond guy, John Elway. Right, I completed his set, and I showed you guys, why I did it, and you can see I came up like $1.5 million off of what I started with when I did it. One of the things that I'll tell you about with these sets, a lot of us that have seen people get banned and things like that for buying cards that were too overly priced. One of the things that happened and what I noticed was a lot of people have now started to put the cards at reasonable rates, and myself, I have also started to do that. Because I gave back, because a lot of you guys helped me out with completing the sets, and a lot of what goes into it right now, I have to tell you, it is expensive for each 92 if you haven't had previous cards in your binder that can help you. But if you're like me and you would like stockpiling cards, you will be able to complete this relatively easily. But a lot of what goes into these cards, the various cards, right, they hold their value. And, team affinity cards, all right, hold their value. The campus heroes, they hold their value. Even team builders, all right? Because building a team builder, this is still one of the better things to do, because in certain cases, there are certain team diamonds that there's none available, right? There's like none available in there, and you can just go make it and sell them right away. That's one of the things I wanted to tell you guys about, just so you guys know. Team builders are still a high price moneymaker, because to make it is still very, very simplistic. And most of us will at least have a few of the cards available, right? Like even with this case right here, I have a few of them available. Once I do that and, I go ahead and make a team builder, it's going to cost me what, like 3K or whatever, 4K. And you just get this and you can actually hold this. You can actually hold these cards and not actually sell them right now and wait and still make coins, because people are going to still on the fly want to get these cards. These team builders definitely hold value. So you can look at the most used or whatever, the popular card that's there, and go through it, make these, right? And just go ahead and keep selling them. When I was doing this right here, right, I was averaging selling them for 30K, and it was costing me about 9 to 10K each because of what I had in my binder. Keep in mind that I play the game and I get all the free stuff. I win Super Bowls. I get these other cards from the challenges. I do a lot of what's asked. So I have a lot of cards just in my binder. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just right there, ready to go. Okay, so that's one of the things that I wanted to point out to you guys, right? That's one way. The next thing that's going on right now is, with the way that Zero Chill is going on, the most current updated way that everybody is like, buying this and buying that, everybody's buying stuff. When you go over here, right now, these are all of the champions that are available for Zero Chill. All right, whoop-de-doo. The best cards here are Calvin Johnson and Teddy Hendricks. I know you guys are running around with Debo Samuel doing like the playmaker crap. I don't care about that. Calvin and Hendricks are the best cards that are available as champions, right? And they utilize 92s to be able to make their sets. So looking at the way this is, you can see I've used up everything and made a lot of these champions already and sold them and made coins, all right? But you can also make these 92s and not have to complete the set. See, this is the thing, right? This is where it starts to get a little crazy. When you go through, say you have a certain amount of cards in your binder, right? And you want to start, grinding this. Because remember, if you have the cards, it's absolutely easy. If you're willing to buy a bundle, I wouldn't right now though. The next time that they give a bundle that makes sense like I did before, I will tell you guys the bundles that are definitely lucrative. Right now, I would not buy a bundle. But over the time when we get a lot of trash, we get a lot of these cards that make these things, right? Making 92 overall stocking stuffers and selling them for 140 a pop, it's definitely something that I would highly recommend if you have a lot of the cards available, or if you're willing to go ahead and complete one of these and then get back training and then go roll in the store for presents and things like that, okay? Because this is still a big money maker. You can buy the card outright for cheaper, but people are going to want to stockpile a lot of these 92s because we don't know if the final drop is going to remain 95s. I believe that a 96 overall is coming for Zero Chill because they're finally going to meet and match the John Elway card. But who knows what EA is doing? I just believe that they're going to do that. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I believe that it's something that they may end up doing because they gave Elway enough time to be the king. So that's another way that you guys can come up huge, right? Now, this is something that I want you guys to understand. A lot of the cards that are in your binder right now that has value as a gold card, I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm going to show you right now. This is very, very important because even if you don't have high elites and stuff like that, anything 76 and above go into those Team Diamond sets. Now, this is where it gets very, very complex because I do not want anybody that's watching this video to be wrongfully banned, okay? I don't want it to happen, but I'm going to explain to you what these 79s that I have right here, the value of the cards, okay? So the first thing I want you guys to do is go through your binder and look at these cards, see what's going on with it, see what's happening, and see if you have any of these cards. A lot of these gold kickers are selling for ridiculous amounts because of the fact that they're rare and they go into the set for the Team Diamond. A lot of these, players like Derek Gore, it's a lot of these players like this that are selling for decent coins, and you can actually, like I said, 76 and above. You can at random times just go through your binder and you'll see and click on it and see what people are selling for, and you'll be like, oh my God, that's a lot. Why is he selling for that much? Trey Lance, things like this. He's going to maintain that 25, whatever like that. But a lot of these cards, right, you just have to continuously go back and look and see because it's very, very hard to pull these cards. So all I'm going to tell you is this. I would probably max out. And when I say max out, I mean stop at about 10K. All right? No matter what you see the card up there for, like some cards are 30K, 40K, 50K, I would recommend, and I'm only recommending it because I know some of you guys are going to listen, some of you guys won't. I would recommend staying at about 10K. Once you go over that for gold cards, EA Sports apparently goes wild, and they're looking for dudes. So, again, this is a very, very, if you have the patience, remember, it starts at 76. So once you get to all your 76s and above, go through each one and see what, it's like one or two available, because in most cases, most people are looking for like maybe one or two cards. But the gold cards are the most difficult cards to go through. And I know a lot of you guys are looking at my gold cards now like, yo, that card is mad expensive. I know. I'm like right here. This is 1,200, right? So if you wanted to say, you know what, somebody's going to buy that card in a few for whatever reason, and you wanted to max out your potential with a gold card, I would say max 10K. Because it'll be coin distribution, it'll be all kind of weird stuff. The whole market is broken, and this is one thing that EA Sports has never addressed. I have helped to get people unbanned and to get their accounts back by contacting at EA Help or reaching out to people at EA Sports for them, but I do not want any of you guys to go through that. So I would like if you guys would be very, very careful with this, because it can turn into something really crazy if you start overpricing it. But that's a way that a lot of my viewers have made crazy coin. And some of you guys have been lucky enough to not get banned at all. So I'm only giving you the suggestion. I've given you guys 3 different ways. You see how this guy has him a 17.9? That could be dangerous. Once these 2 go down and only that one is available and somebody needs it and they buy it, it can be kind of bad. So just be very, very careful. I would say 10K per. Either way, for every 10 that you sell, you're making 100K. So just don't be too greedy, and maybe the system will avoid you and stay away in that regard. All right. I wanted to share that with you guys because you've been asking about coin making methods. Let me know if you have any other questions or comments. Until next time, one love, y'all.